Welcome to Art Talk number 9. Each month, Julie Schumer and I discuss what has happened in our art business over the past month. So, Julie, what's been going on in August for you?
Well, aside from it being super hot, I've started a lot of new work because we had such a great time at Art Santa Fe and got so many wonderful contacts that I was feeling, oh God, let's go do Red Dot Miami. I was yacked up about it. And so we signed on for a booth at that show in December, which is December 6th to the 10th. So
Wow.
I'm already in the works planning it. I'm doing my normal planning calendar of at this stage of the game, plotting out the booth, assigning us what sizes we have to be painting to fill in gaps in the booth,
Yeah.
figuring out the transportation. Are we going to drive it? Is somebody else going to drive it? I don't think we're going to use freight. I just don't feel comfortable about that. I want to have it in my control all the time.
Yeah. Well,
I just want to take a chance.
yeah, you work hard on all that
Yeah,
inventory. And if something goes wrong with the freight shipment, then you're
yeah.
kind of stuck.
We would be screwed massively. So we're not going to
Yeah.
probably do that. But there are people here who can drive it for me, in one sort of vehicle or another. So
Hmm.
that's been part of it. And also, I firmed up new representation in St. Petersburg. A new gallery
Wow.
is going in there in their warehouse arts district. And I've seen some pictures of the space. It's going to be a beautiful sort of quasi-industrial contemporary space that, my work will fit perfectly in there.
Oh,
And the
that's
owner
awesome.
of this gallery is a former Santa Fean, grew up here, worked at galleries here, and he relocated to St. Petersburg during the pandemic and is now opening up his own space.
Oh my
So
God, that's
it's pretty
amazing.
exciting. Yeah. So he and I are going back and forth on what paintings he would like, to
Hmm.
start this out. And so we'll see how that all develops. So that's pretty much been most of my month,
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
a
of people.
lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Shipping and packaging and all that kind of stuff to think about and start planning out. How
Well,
about
it's also interesting though that this guy that you knew in Santa Fe and you had obviously kept good relationships with over the years, then suddenly he's starting a gallery somewhere else and and thought of you and your
uh-huh.
work.
Yeah. Well, he came to Art Santa Fe and saw the work and loved it. And I will say for myself, my best gallery experiences, let's say, have been with sort of serendipitous meetings like that.
Hmm.
It's never worked out the same when I send a packet and people say yes or whatever. It's always this sort of you never thought this would happen kind of experience that make for the most successful gallery relationships for me. I don't
Well,
know how.
but they know their client base, and so they're looking for a certain look, and you happen to have it. So that's awesome.
I guess, yeah. So
Yeah.
it should be an interesting fall, I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's exciting. So I've been working on this giant commission. Well, giant for me, it's 72 by 154. And
Giant for
it,
anybody.
it feels giant. And I have to tell you, it is such a workout. I mean, to just cover this beast with one layer of paint, I had to go to the chiropractor today because I was all kinked up from, I'm up and down the scaffold, I'm reaching, I'm down, I'm up, I'm sideways, it's crazy. And so it's exciting, but I got to tell you, like, it is really physically challenging. And the reason primarily is that they want the image wrapped around the edges.
Oh my, that is
And
harder.
and so can you imagine, like, every mark you make near an edge, you have to carry it around the 2 inch, width of the canvas. So I'm learning a lot and it's coming along nicely. It's not, I don't have to have it completed until the end of December, but I have a very busy fall and I wanted to really get, most of it underway. Now in the summer where when things are a little bit slower for me.
It must take up almost one huge wall of your studio.
Yeah, I have it on the back wall. My studio is a large metal building and it has two roll-up doors on the ends. And so it covers the back roll-up door, which we don't really use much anyway. Um, and so that actually works okay. But we've had to kind of put put the giant, commission in place, and then everything else is orchestrated around
Okay.
it. Because there's, you just have to, you know, that's the priority right now.
Right.
So, and the other thing that's going on with me, well, we have a hurricane that's coming to Florida, and I hope that no one watching this is in the path of that hurricane. It looks like it's going to be well west of where I live. But I was supposed to have a photo shoot on Wednesday, and it's been bumped to Thursday because of the hurricane. And the photo shoot is for Lux magazine. I'm
Wow.
I'm going to be in their artist spotlight in January, February. So the
Oh,
photographer,
fantastic.
thank you. The photo shoot now will be Thursday, and then a writer will be contacting me sometime in the next couple of weeks. So
That's
that just,
exciting.
yeah, it just, kind of came out of nowhere. They had emailed me a couple of times earlier in the year, and I was told they found me on social media.
Okay, then. The power
So,
of this media.
you never know who's
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited about that. And and it'll be nice. I don't know if they'll photograph the giant commission or not, because it's not done or anything, but they want both works in progress and finished works.
Mhm.
So, I have no really idea what to expect. So, at this point, I'm just looking at all my ball gowns to decide what to wear. No, I'm just going to be, probably in my dirty art clothes like I always
Right.
am. So, but that's been something to look forward to, and super excited about it.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. So hopefully the hurricane won't hit.
Right.
At least won't hit where I live. So
Yeah, definitely.